Got to be the change you want to see. That is not always easy. That's usually not easy. None of this that we're dealing with is going to be easy. Actually, though, I'm sorry to see us here again in America. As many problems as we've had with race, you'd think we would have figured it out by now. Christopher 2X joining me today. Coming up on Saturday at 5 p.m., and this will be at Louisville Metro Hall of Justice, would have been Breonna's birthday. Tell me what's going on there. And you've been working with her family, trying to make sure they have what they need. You don't expect your 27-year-old to lose her life, and so they weren't able or ready to pay for all of that goes with that. Talk to us about that, Christopher.
Yes. So tomorrow on Friday, the 5th, would mark her 27th birthday, Dawne.
Okay.
And so tomorrow in Jefferson Square Park, there's going to be a gathering from noon to 8 p.m., and it's titled Sisters Friday, and it's organized by our organization, Game Changers, for the purpose of letting females have a voice throughout the day and express themselves about the power of females in connection with Breonna and the call for justice. And
everybody's welcome to come, but the speakers
welcome.
Will be female.
We wanted a female-driven voice day, simple as that. Then Saturday at 5 p.m., like you pointed out, there's a symbolic balloon release in connection with her 27th birthday, which is organized by the family. Her mom, Tamika Palmer, and others will be down there to express themselves and thank individuals and remind the young ones about you can express yourself, but don't do it in a violent way.
All right, and I know you also have Game Changers, trying your best to target education and crush violence.
Yes.
We've got to bring up the next generation, and they may be the ones that are going to change the game, like you say, Game Changers, just so the world is a better place. Like in 2020, you would think we wouldn't be dealing with the things we're dealing with right now. Very
true. I totally agree with you, but Dawne, you know as well as I do, we went through one of the most tension-filled times in Metro history as far as a police-involved shooting in January of '04, which is Michael Newby, Mackenzie Mattingly. That was a pretty tough deal. Now, almost 17 years later, we're dealing with this. And my gut feeling tells me we'll work through this. That's just the way I feel.
I'm going to keep on that and pray on that. Let me see if I can get to Mary Lou right now. Mary Lou, what's on your mind?
Hi, Dawne.
Hello.
I think the answer to all of this is very simple. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But it takes us all. God made us all. And I have a suggestion for the protesters. When you're peaceful and some others are not, sit down and be silent. Let everyone know who the troublemakers are. And I want to thank you for all the work that you do. Nobody's perfect, and we love you.
I appreciate that. And I'm not perfect, but I can always guarantee you, Chris, you the same way. We're not perfect, but we are working as hard as we can because we know it's important. Louis, what's on your mind today, please?
My family and I have two teenagers, and as we've watched all this unfold in our community and nationwide, it's just heartbreaking. And so I was just asking for, and I think Christopher might have just answered a couple of them with what he just showed, but we want some suggestions on what we can do besides protesting, because we're a little nervous with the COVID going on. We're nervous to go protest, but we want to do something. Are there some suggestions?
I'd love to jump in there on that, Louis. I think, and this is what I've been telling some of the young ones downtown, individuals can advocate because we have the power of social media now and put up good messaging to try to send out good vibes and deal with hard problems. Equally at the same time, we can do things within our comfort level to advocate for the issue and try to get people to a better place to coexist. And again, I'm gonna go back to one last thing, Louis. I think the children are commonplace for us to target as far as if we want to get to better ground, let's do it for the benefit and the safety of more better habitable environments for the children.
Yeah, have those have those talk with your children so they know what justice looks like, what fair looks like. And listen, a lot of times we listen just so we can have a rebuttal when you're done. You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely.
Chris,
I totally
anything else you want to remind us again? It is going to be Friday, noon to 8, and that will be a female-led voice, and then Saturday, 5 p.m., honoring Breonna. I got it all in there, right?
Yes, you did, Don. And lastly for me is, again, I think we work through these problems and keep the children in mind. They have been pillars of strength when we have had to deal with trials and tribulations.
All right.
And they'll get us through this if we concentrate on a better world for them.
I hope we'll get through it. John's next.